KUDOS Latte Show, and I am your host, Dr. Supriya. And once again, I am here with all of you to an exciting, very amazing, and very inspiring journey of KUDOS Latte Show with an amazing guest from UK. And if you want to check it out, who is that great, vivacious personality? Then you have to check out her video first. Here is my lovely guest, Debra Blackman. Welcome to KUDOS Latte Show. And it's been a great privilege and honor for me to host you today.
Oh, thank you, Dr. Supriya. It's wonderful to be here and with everybody. Thank you for that great welcome. And we have just had a cold spell in the UK, so hence all of my my overcoats and things, because it's suddenly turned really cold here.
Yeah, I do understand. Well, Deborah, everybody is waiting, and I am so excited along with my global audience who all are watching us live or will be watching this video later on. Who is actually Debra Blackman and what is her so-called very inspiring life journey? So I pass my ball in your court. So kindly go on and enlighten the world with your very inspiring, which will inspire millions today.
Oh, thank you so much. So just to set the context, I am an entrepreneur and businesswoman. I have been for many years now, but I started off life as an abuse and trauma survivor. I had two mentally ill parents. And of course, as a child, you don't know that. You just think it's normal. So a lot of the things that I've grown up with, I internalized in my body to try and survive. I was hypervigilant. I was a perfectionist. I was a chronic people pleaser. And that led me to have a great career, would you believe it, in the finance industry. I was in international private banking with a big bank here in the UK, specializing in their Middle East team. But also I was headhunted. I was within the international operational management consultancy space. And I was kind of living the dream, working in the city of London. But actually, you know what I was doing wasn't congruent to my values, to who I was. And so at the age of 57, I had a nervous breakthrough. This is something which I term now to be the cornerstone of who I am today. It allowed me the opportunity to build from the foundations up, which was the most amazing thing that could have happened. And so now I have a business which helps people with that magical way of finding their time again, to buying back their time through administration and business development, and now finding their voice, because I've found my voice, which has been incredible. And I want to give that gift to the world, to actually have their own podcast that is profitable, that they can have their voice to the world, their message heard, their business absolutely head and shoulders above everybody else. So that is something that which I offer training into. And it's just wonderful to be there for the community, to be there for people, to give, to share my ideas, and one to contribute, very much somebody who wishes to contribute to humanity, just very much like KUDOS, miracles, absolutely. Give as much as I can and help people benefit from my skills and experience.
Wow, this is so great, so inspiring, and such a lovely journey. And first of all, Debra, I would love to salute you, your vigor, your strength, because the life journey which you had just narrated, it was not at all easy. Because I was just imagining how you would have felt those conditions, ill parents, then you're working, then you were moving forward. And as a strong woman, I really appreciate your strength. I really respect you from the bottom core of my heart. The most important thing I loved about your journey, that you had never ever given up on your dreams and you kept moving on and on. And here I'm hosting the most wonderful, the most strongest woman of the world, I must say, because Those incidents can really shook anyone, but the way you handled was just amazing, Deborah. So it was really incredible. And I'm sure people, especially our feminine leaders who are watching us live and who will be watching this video later on, they are going to get lot of positive vibes, lot of inspiration to move forward in their life. So it was an awesome journey. Thank you, Deborah, for this wonderful answer. I really loved it. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you, Dr. Supriya. That means a lot.
Well, Deborah, you narrated your life journey, but I am sure in your life you had faced n number of challenges. Some people call it problems of my life. Some people call, oh my gosh, why it's me. But the life says, try me, right? So, Deborah, in your life, I want to know, along with our global audience, what sort of challenges really you had faced that really shook you? You know, sometimes cold, spine, chilling, all those things happened in your life. And most important, how did you overcome those challenges? So it will add beauty to my question.
I'd be happy to. And I always now believe, but I never used to, that life happens for us and not to us. It's there to give us lessons. It's there to show us where we can shine. It's there to show us where we can develop. And along the way, it nudges us in varying degrees to take heed of actually what we're doing and how we're doing it. So growing up in an environment where I would consider, I use the phrase, the hardwiring that I had was wired incorrectly, because I didn't have any role models in my life to give me the pathway to success without thinking that I was without worth, that I meant nothing, that I was a victim of circumstance, I had no voice. So what I developed was different personas to be able to handle all of the things that Debra intrinsically felt that she couldn't handle. And that was totally exhausting, hence the nervous breakthrough at 57. So I used to be trauma bonded to drama, to toxicity, to bad and very abusive relationships. And that was a pattern that had come about from my childhood. And I hadn't realized that I was one that was largely bringing this on myself. There is no excuse for anybody treating anybody badly. There is no excuse. This is not something which is right. However, I do realize my part that I played in attracting the people that had that weakness in themselves to me. And it wasn't until the breakthrough that I realized, and I was given the most amazing opportunity, call it divinity, call it the source, call it God, whatever you frame this as. When I was at my rock bottom, and I mean I was going to commit suicide, when I was at my rock bottom, the higher power in me guided me to seek therapy, and I did that online. And what it showed me, this amazing breakthrough, was the smallest glimpse of the most incredible being that I am. The being that can take on the biggest challenges, the being that can be whatever it decides that it's going to be. And the power for good, the power of love, the power of togetherness and contribution just literally flooded through me, so that I knew from that moment on that if I kept on tapping back into this incredible being that I always was, and I tell this in everybody, we are all these beings. We have been blessed by the being born as a human being, which is an incredible against the odds potential anyway, that if we are lucky enough to be a human being in this world, we are special just because we are a human being. What is inside us is so powerful, is so amazing and wonderful, that if we can tap into just a tiny percentage of that, we can change the world. We can move mountains. We can, if we put our hearts and minds set as a collective, and this is something that taught me that together we grow, together we build, Together we are blessed, that we are all part of the one. We are all together. We are all interlinked. Dr. Supriya, we are interlinked across this wonderful internet, across the cosmos. We are all interlinked. This power is extraordinary. So I had no voice. I had no more personas. They'd all gone with the breakthrough. And I say a breakthrough rather than a breakdown, because this is what was the biggest setup in my life. It was the biggest challenge and it was the biggest opportunity, because you have to have the mirrored opposite to be able to have the end potential. So the worse things are, the better things can be. And this is the dichotomy with which we live in today's world. This is the polarity that we have, is that if we take the worst case, but it can be the best case, often these awful things that happen to us can be the most incredible things that happen to us. So this is how I've learned. This is now, I'm coming up for 60 in a couple of weeks' time. Well, not even that, it's probably about 10 days now. I have more vigor, I have more energy, I feel younger, I want to protect my body more, I want to give it the nourishment and the energy that I know will make it just literally explode with vibrancy. I now have a platform, and if you'd have heard me even a year ago, this would not be the person that you would have heard. The dramatic change has been phenomenal. It started small and then it's exponentially grown. I have a voice, I have a reason, I have a purpose. And therefore, every day I woke up with a smile. Every day I wake up with the absolute knowing that I'm here to serve, that I'm here to give, that I'm here to contribute, and that I count. The tiny drop in the ocean that I am, without me, without the number of lots and millions of tiny drops in the ocean, we wouldn't have humanity. So of course I matter. Of course I count. My voice is heard. I am valued. And if I can help other people understand and know this themselves, what a wonderful contribution to have to humanity.
Debra, this is just mind-blowing and a fantabulous story, challenges, and I mean, I was mesmerized listening your answer, and your answer has given lot of positive vibes, lot of lessons, because experiences are the best teachers. That's what I can grasp from your life journey. And I love one thing about you that really has given me a lot of energy today without a sip of coffee, and that is you said about nervous through rather than nervous breakdown. That's really matters. And sometimes in our life so many problems comes. Sometimes we say this is a hidden opportunity, and how we perceive that incident, that circumstances in our life, that will make you, or either it will break you. So making or breaking yourself is all in your hand. Seeing a half glass or a half filled glass water is in your hand. So the way Deborah made her personification, her perception, that has added value in her life, and she has proved challenges is not a challenge that won't challenge you. So, Deborah, I really appreciate your rigor. Hats off to you, Deborah, for your lovely challenges and the way you handled those challenges, the way you saw the positive vibes. What is the positive side of these challenges that really had made you, Deborah? And all I can say from your life journey, people can shake you, break you, hate you, rate you. It's you who make you. So a round of applause, Deborah, for your great life journey, for your great inspiring way of handling challenges was really, really, really awesome and marvelous. So I must say you are giving a very, very positive vibes to across all the globe, all the people, and they will be getting a lot of positive vibes. They'll be getting a lot of enthusiasm from your life. Move on, move on, move on till you succeed in your life. So great going, Deborah. And along with my latte, moving to this beautiful journey with Debra. Debra, this is the time I would love to talk about your profession, your organization. So kindly enlighten the world what you do. Actually, you are the founder. You and I have seen your work on social media. That was just really amazing. So this time, enlighten the world once again with your great pious work.
Well, thank you, Dr. Supriya. And the thing is, as well, with Kudos Miracles, is that you have a sphere, a globe that you use as your logo, and we are a sphere of support. So within that sphere, we do 4 things really, really well. We help busy business owners and executives to buy back their time, which is so precious because we only know of this world once and we come through it so quickly. And what we do with our time matters absolutely 100%. One wasted drop of time, you can never get it back. So we help people buy back their time. We provide outsourced administration services. We help them to build their presence on LinkedIn by also helping them to build their businesses through LinkedIn lead generation and social media content and creation. We also help people with managing their podcast production, because basically as well, what I'm doing more and more of now is helping people find their voice through profitable podcasting for publicity and profit. Because on this platform, it really, really helps. And again, here we are sharing these wonderful things with the Kudos Latte podcast. We are seen as experts. We are seen as the people that we know we are. And it rises us above the social media. It rises us above everything that everybody else is doing to shout out our voices in a way which brings people together with us. It builds our community. And there is a way to profit from this, but giving at the same time so everybody benefits. So it's a no-brainer. It's not just a win-win, it's a no-brainer. So this all helps feed within social media. It helps feed the LinkedIn. It helps feed with the administration, because everything from the podcast can be sliced down and used at varying stages with what we do. So absolutely giving people this wonderful voice, even if they have a podcast, are they monetizing it? If they don't have a podcast, let's talk about it. I didn't have a voice, and now listen to me. If I am the prime example of doing what we say we can help others do, the wonderful thing is this: everybody can shine, whether you're an executive within your business and want to become a thought leader, whether you're a small business owner and want to become the business that's known for what you do in your region or in your country or internationally. Podcasting is a way to bring that to the ears and the eyes of people that not many people, although we hear about it, not many people are doing it successfully.
Awesome. This is really great. And here I would love to draw the attention of my global viewers and global audience. Kindly connect with Debra. And she is a great podcast host, and she will take your business to the level of success which you are looking for. So, this is, I must say, this is a golden opportunity. Don't miss this, and kindly connect, make your life meaningful, successful, and most important, a transformed one. That's the best line, I must say. A transformed one, a beautiful one. So, Deborah, thank you so much for enlightening your great work. I really appreciate from the bottom core of my heart whatever work you are doing. And the most important thing, I really, really, an ardent fan of your vigor, your strength, your courage. And that has given me a great enlightenment today to move on with, because sometimes, we all struggle with our struggles, hurdles, life going, roller coaster, but still with a smile, we should move on. That's the message you have given me today. I'm really, really grateful to you for this loveliest and a great vibes from you, Deborah. So
Thank you,
hats off
Dr.
to you. Hats off to you, dear. Hats off to you.
Thank
Well,
you.
moving to this beautiful show with my lovely, very inspiring Deborah. Deborah, this is the time when we talk about us And we want to know your opinion about KUDOS Latte Show, your KUDOS Miracles. So this is the time for you to say straight from your heart.
Oh, and that's where I speak from. I speak from my heart. I speak with
Yeah.
love and honesty and truth. And in my power, I can honestly say the beautiful thing about the KUDOS Latte Show is it's showing that you can make miracles. Miracles are the most amazing things. And when we are in our truth and when we're in our power, miracles can happen. So well done, you. And the fact is that this is a movement. This isn't just a show. This is a movement that's going to help people to transform the lives of others, to transform those people who perhaps don't show up with as much as we have. We live in an abundant set of countries. We live with abundance. So many people out there don't have that. And this is a voice. This is their opportunity to shine, to bring governments together, to bring leaders of nations together, to make those miracles happen for people. And I know there's lots of wonderful work being done in Africa. This is a global opportunity to get on board with KUDOS Miracles, to make things happen and shine, and for people's lives to really, truly benefit from the wonderful work that you do. Big, small, it doesn't matter. You're going to be behind the most amazing transformation. And you mentioned that word, to take on a quantum leap where we are now into areas and visions that have only just been glimmers in people's minds. I would say get behind KUDOS Miracles, get behind the Latte Show, really show it your support, because when we get together, which is what I said at the beginning, we can move mountains, we can make those miracles happen.
Together we will rise and shine, and that's the loveliest message Debra has given. So thank you so much for loving us, elating us, making our confidence very boost up, and we all are supercharged by your great golden lines, Debra. Thank you so much from the bottom core of my heart. And also, our founder and CEO Matt Allen is missing today because he is having a flight today, so he's having to travel. So definitely when he will be there, he will also feel so that much gratitude towards you, Debra. It was incredible talking to you. Thank you so much.
My pleasure, Dr. Supriya, my pleasure.
Well, moving to this lovely show with my latte, with my lovely guest, Debra. This is the round I was waiting for. Debra, this is my favorite round and also favorite to many of my guests. So are you ready to take on this round that is called Rapid Fire Round?
Oh, you're giving me the rapid fire. I said, choose what you wish. So yes, absolutely. I'm there. I'm waiting. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. All right. So which one is Debra's most favorite color?
Oh, I have to say blue. I'm wearing blue. I love blue. You're wearing blue. It's blue light. It's blue energy. Blue is such a great, great color. Color of the ocean, color of the sky, color of big thinking, blue sky thinking is wonderful.
Awesome. Great answer. Love blue. Which one is Debra's favorite dream destination?
Oh, okay. So this is going to be off the wall. I love going internally. I love thinking about myself, how I work, how I connect with the universe, all of those things within me that I've had the privilege of being able to see since the nervous breakthrough has been within, working within, the journey within. It is just phenomenal to know oneself, to get deep inside, working on all of those wonderful things that we can work on. So that's my dream destination, is to go inside.
This is great one. Which one is favorite coffee for you, Debra?
Okay. So I'm postmenopausal. And so some ladies might resonate with this. Caffeine and me, we don't get on so well. So now I guess I'm also a vegan. So it would be a decaf oat latte would be my dream coffee.
That's amazing. One word for Debra.
Love.
Love. Awesome one. Who is your role model in your life? You can tell anyone.
Myself.
Oh, Oh, wow. That's the answer I was expecting for. That's really lovely. Your favorite book?
The Hobbit by J.R. Tolkien.
Awesome. Awesome. Your favorite cuisine?
Oh, well, it would be something with vegan food. Yeah.
Awesome. This is really amazing. What will be the three wishes if God will come in front of you, Deborah?
Oh, that the world is healthy, full of love, and with gratitude.
Awesome. These are the answers which, this is really thought provoking. And I must say that people are showering their love in the form of a lot of comments, and I can't read. If I'll start reading, my rapid fire show will go on. So let's move on. Last but not the least, Deborah, who will be in your dream if you will go to a very beautiful place? With whom you want to go? I mean, accompany your company.
Right. So I have my wonderful little dog. She's called Tilly. She's a
Oh,
Dachshund. She's a big Dachshund. She's a standard Dachshund, and Tilly and I are inseparable. So if I go away on a big journey, I would want Tilly there with me.
oh, this one is really amazing, Deborah. Thank you so much for playing it gracefully and promptly, and you answered all my questions. I must appreciate your promptness, your way of answering questions, and loved your time management. So that shows a great professionalism from your side. Thank you so much for playing this beautiful, amazing, and an absolutely awesome round. It has really elated my soul. Thank you so much for coming to our show and being an inspiration for millions and zillions today. Thank you, Deborah.
Oh, Dr. Priya, it has been such a wonderful experience. And to Matt Allen as well, who kindly invited me alongside yourself. And I have to say to anybody who's listening, just before I go,
Yeah.
sometimes we think life is dark. Sometimes we think that we can't cope. But I tell you what, just reach out, speak to a friend, speak to somebody that you trust. The biggest breakthroughs, and this is why I say again, the biggest breakthroughs come from the hardest of challenge. And ultimately on this earth, the more we can break through, the more we have the joy and the abundance and everything that comes with living the most wonderful life. So I would say reach out, share, join this show. It's full of inspiration. Listen regularly. Matt Allen's vision and your vision, Dr. Supriya, is global. It's universal. It's big. It's hairy. It's scary. It's wonderful. Get a part of that because it's so energizing and inspiring. Live big lives. Dream big. Have beautiful visions because that's what we're here to experience. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Pleasure is ours, Deborah. And how can you forget my global lovely audience who really love us, cheer us, keep doing that. Keep doing that. Love us, support us, motivate us. Till then, stay happy, hale and hearty. Bye bye for now.
Bye-bye.